When comparing electric cars to hybrid cars, there are several key factors to consider, including energy sources, performance, environmental impact, cost, and convenience. Coming up is a breakdown of the main differences. First, power source. Electric vehicles are powered entirely by an electric motor and a battery. It does not use any gasoline or diesel fuel. The battery is recharged via an electric outlet or charging station. Hybrid cars uses both internal combustion engine and an electric motor. The vehicle alternates between using gasoline and electric power, depending on driving conditions. HEVs typically do not require an external charging source as they recharge the battery through regenerative braking in the engine. 2. Fuel efficiency. Electric vehicles are much more energy efficient because they run solely on electricity, and electric motors are typically more efficient than internal combustion engines. HEVs still rely on gasoline for propulsion, though the electric motor helps reduce fuel consumption. They generally offer better fuel efficiency than traditional cars, especially in city driving where the electric motor takes over at lower speeds. 3. Environmental impact. Electric vehicles have zero tailpipe emissions, which significantly reduce their overall environmental impact compared to gasoline-powered vehicles. However, the environmental footprint of EVs can depend on how the electricity is generated and the production of their batteries. While hybrids still use gasoline, they produce fewer emissions than conventional cars because they can operate in electric mode for short distances, reducing fuel consumption and CO2 emissions. 4. Range and charging. Electric cars are typically limited by battery range, which can vary from 150 to 350 miles on a single charge, depending on the model. Charging stations are becoming more common, but long-distance travel can require planning for charging stops. Hybrid cars are not limited by range since they can switch to gasoline when the battery runs low. This gives hybrids a significant advantage in terms of range and convenience compared to EVs, especially for long trips. 5th, driving experience. An electric car generally offers smooth and quiet driving with instant torque from the electric motor. Most electric vehicles have regenerative braking, which recaptures energy when braking. Driving experience on hybrid cars can vary depending on whether the car is using the electric motor or gasoline engine. It can be less seamless than an EV in terms of transitions between the two power sources. 6th, maintenance. Electric cars have fewer moving parts than traditional vehicles, so maintenance tends to be simpler and less expensive. There is no need for oil changes, and brakes last longer due to regenerative braking. Hybrid cars require more maintenance than EVs because they still have a gasoline engine, exhaust system, and other components that need regular upkeep. 7. Cost. Electric cars typically have a higher cost compared to hybrids due to the cost of the large battery. However, they can be cheaper in the long run due to lower maintenance costs and savings on fuel. Hybrid cars tend to be cheaper than EVs but still cost more than traditional gas-powered cars. However, they also offer savings on fuel, especially in city driving, and have lower emissions. Still confused? Well, choose an electric car if you're looking for an environmentally friendly option with zero emissions, lower maintenance, and can handle the charging infrastructure and range limitations. And choose a hybrid car if you want a balance between fuel efficiency and convenience, especially for longer trips, and are not ready for a fully electric vehicle.